If the authorities had just moved after Marie's death, perhaps 8 other women wouldn't have ended up dead. This is Christina with the Sisyphean Journal, and today is February 26th. I've talked before about what a shock it was for me to learn that, contrary to what pro-lifers believe, quack abortionists were not promptly locked up prior to legalization. There has to be more going on than just relying on the authorities to do what they're supposed to do, because they certainly didn't move in Oklahoma City as the 1920s drew to a close. Marie was a 19-year-old telephone operator, and she died February 26 of 1929 after an abortion perpetrated in Oklahoma City. 2 physicians, Richard Thacker and John W. Eiseminger, were suspected. But I can't even find news coverage of the case at the time. Nothing. Zip, zero, zilch. Everything seemed to have been allowed to blow over. 3 years later, all hell broke loose. The spring of 1932 brought a huge rash of abortion deaths to the Oklahoma City area, linked to our good buddies, Thacker and Eiseminger. On March 18th, we had Margaret, who was blamed just on Thacker. On April 3rd, Ethel, who was just blamed on Thacker. On April 14th, Isabel, and both Eiseminger and Thacker were implicated in that one. April 15th, Ruth Hall, both of them implicated in that one. April 20th, Robbie Lou, Thacker was blamed for that one. April 23rd, Virginia, Eiseminger was blamed for that one. Also on the 23rd, Lennis May, Eiseminger and Thacker were blamed for that one. And then on April 24th, Nancy Jo, and that one was just attributed to Thacker. And then all of a sudden, after 8 women die in a little over 1 month, the authorities are like, I guess we really need to look into this. Now, I know that Thacker got a life sentence and died in prison. I don't know right now what happened to Eiseminger. And the only reason I know about poor Marie is that some of the coverage of that string of deaths in 1932 actually bothered to mention her. As far as I can tell, neither one of these guys was ever even prosecuted.